In this week's episode, Tracy Singo lives with a bullet in her brain that was meant to kill her. We bring you her story of tenacity and resilience. It has been described as one of the most amazing stories of medical recovery South Africa has ever witnessed. On the night of February 26, 2008, Tracy Singo was shot in the head at close range in what appeared as a house robbery. But the events that followed left doctors speechless. Preparations for final year exams are underway at the Vaal University of Technology. Biochemistry lecturer Tracy Singo wants her students to do well.
As a lecturer, you're not only there to teach. You're there as a mother, you're there as a sister, because some of the students, or most of the students, they come from far.
It's a miracle that Tracy is able to stand here today and do what she loves.
It was in the morning that I felt something was just not right in my spirit. But I couldn't figure out what is it that is not right. But my spirit was troubled.
Later that evening, Tracy went about her normal routine. It was nearing bedtime and she was with her husband and daughter at their home in Vanderbijl Park.
I had people running around the house. Then I called him to say, "Can you hear? There are people running around the house." Then he went to the door, he opened the door.
Three unannounced intruders with a gun pounced. After forcing Tracy's husband to the ground, one of them went for her and demanded money.
He said, "I'm going to shoot." So I was saying like, yes. He kept saying, "I will shoot." And I kept saying yes. But then it came to me to say, now this is a gun. All along I thought it was a toy. But there was a point when he was asking, "Is this the center of your head?" that I felt the weight of the gun.
Although she agreed to their demands, one of the bandits led Tracy to the bathroom. With a gun to her head, she knew this could be the end.
I realized that now I die. But inside me, I didn't want to die. And this guy had told me that I mustn't do anything stupid. So I was shaking my head to say, no, I don't want to die.
But her attacker showed no mercy. At close range, he pulled the trigger. The gunman left with a few electrical appliances, leaving everyone else unharmed. Friends, neighbors, and paramedics arrived shortly after.
They picked her up, put her on the stretcher, and then they tried to, I think they are trained to do the things that they should not hurt, weigh, whatever. They tried to cover the wound from the head. Then they took her to the ambulance. And then they took her to the hospital. and that's when I followed them.
At the hospital, doctors discovered the unimaginable.
The bullet went through, but then it couldn't pass through and through. Then it's lost. It's sitting right in the center of her brain. But as it was passing through, then it damaged the brains, it damaged everything, the neurons in her brain.
But miraculously, not only was Tracy still alive, she remembered everything that happened the previous night.
That shocked the doctor because according to him, I was not supposed to even know who I am. You know, I was supposed to have lost the memory. I remember him saying, if we believe in supernatural powers, this is what is at work. Because I was able to explain everything that happened.
Even when she was in ICU, she remained conscious and understood everything that was happening around her. Only a week later, Tracy discovered the extent of the damage.
That's when I realized that I'm paralyzed, the left side of my body. I can't do anything, you know. I can't sit. I can't wake up by myself. The only thing I can do is to talk and to raise my right hand.
It got worse.
She suffers from deafness in the left ear. She can't hear properly. She's also blind in one eye. And she also has a left-sided hemiparesis.
Doctors told Tracy it wasn't in her interest to remove the bullet from her brain. They were convinced it would cause more harm by doing so. After a month in hospital, she was sent to rehab where she struggled to cope.
My brain is telling me something, but physically it's not happening. Yes. So my brain will remember that somebody saying raise your leg or raise your hand, but it's just not, it has forgotten to do that. Yeah, those were the challenging times that I used to cry a lot when I couldn't do such things.
So that's how Tracy Singo's life changed overnight. An independent woman who was known for her amazing energy and passion for education, now relying on others for help. Sadly, she was meant to begin her PhD studies when she was shot. After the break, is it possible for Tracy to return to normality?